In today's video, I'm doing whatever this is. I don't know, trying to put words to this project just makes me seem insane, so let's just jump in. So the other day, I decided to break my foot. I just thought it'd be something fun to try out. So these are my crutches. They help me get around. They're all right. They do the job. They've got foam on the handles. See, I've started to pimp them out, which makes it a bit more cushiony. And I've put some tech screws in to get rid of the noise they make. But the more I think about crutches, the more I want to make my own. And that's what we're going to do in today's video. And you know what we're going to make? We're going to make pogo crutches, because it just makes complete sense. When you're thinking about how can I make better crutches, pogo crutches. So the reason I thought pogo crutches was when you're using these, you can really feel the shock as you hit the ground, as you put them down. And I thought, oh, it'd be good if there was a bit of suspension in there. Now I thought, what if there was a lot of suspension in there? But not only pogo crutches, there's other things we need to incorporate too. So here's the plan. We're going to start with a couple of regular pogo sticks. We'll chop these up and use the existing spring tube, shaft and foot on the end, plus whatever other parts that are useful. Then we're going to manufacture our own steel crutches with a BMX hand grip and elbow brace. Then inside this tube, we're going to put some lithium batteries, and these will be used to power some bright LED lighting so we can find our way around at night. This lighting will be triggered by a switch that we're going to put into the hand grip. And then lastly, two of the most important accessories, a beverage holder on one crutch and a bottle opener on the other. Then also a sticker with the phone number of the local ER for when this all goes pear-shaped. But maybe leave a comment with your ideas on accessories I can include as well. Let's do it. We're going to buy some parts to make this and we're just going to make it. We'll just see what happens, see if it works. Thanks for taking me to the shop to buy pogo sticks, Kristen.
No worries, I'm quite excited to bedazzle your crutch.
Bigger than I remember. Can you pogo it?
Want me to... You're a
Gonna get this too. How ridiculous. Basketball trick shots. Go! So, the first thing I did was make a mini basketball frame so my son and I could bust out some trick shots anywhere around the house. But this didn't help towards my pogo crutch goal. We have our key ingredient. It's already got a lot of the right ingredients for crutches. Got a nice big rubber grip on the bottom. The thing is, that's heavy. That has got to be about 5 times heavier than one crutch. And we need 2 of these. So we'll see how heavy it is once we get rid of the bits we don't need, but I think the bulk of the weight is the bit we need. That's a heavy spring. Okay. Yeah, so I reckon that spring is twice as heavy as what we need. We'll just hope that it's not air, so it won't explode when we start cutting it. Do not use as crutches. God, it's painful. So much relief having springs. $6 kilos, 1.5 kilograms. Slight difference, and we haven't even added all the material and parts that we need to make this good. Time to dismantle. See how this works out. And that's spinning too. Might just get a smaller drill bit, push it all the way through. Why do I think that would be any better? And now that's stuck on there. Of course. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. I knew the same thing would happen. Okay, so now one of the features of the pogo crutches is a drill bit. So I'm just going to grab it with these end snips. Then we can drill the other side. That's better. That one's gone. All right, so just got to do this to all of them. And we can pull these rivets out. No worries. I got this off the box of a guitar tuner, and I thought it summarizes everything that happens in this shed nicely. That one's come away. Oh yeah. Easily one of my favourite tools. Might be able to salvage these because they're the right size already. Floating through the shed, oh yeah. I hope that is not holding the spring. Whoa! Oh no. Oh yep. Oh it is. This bolt retains the spring at the top. Should check these things before I just go pulling things out. And in there we have the spring pushing against this bolt here. Ah, there's not too much tension on it. Ow. We got ourselves a spring. So if I had to try and buy that on its own, it would have cost more than the whole pogo stick. Okay, so hopefully these ones come out easily, and we have removed our spring. This is how we break the drill bit, break the drill bit, break the drill bit. This is how we break the drill bit, trying to make pogo crutches. My favourite drill bit, blunt. Had some good times with this drill bit. Now with a bit of luck, this should just knock away. Yeah. Oh yeah. What the hell is that?
Well, hey there, Grego. I'm the beast that lives within the pogo tube. The world needs your pogo crutches. So get back to work.
Second time's always quicker. That one just came apart in about 2 minutes. Oh, I missed 2 rivets. Okay. 3 minutes to disassemble. Let's just go with 5 minutes. Oh yeah. Now I just need somewhere to store the springs to stop them collecting dirt. There we go. Just got to cut these foot pedals off now. There we go, a nice clean tube. Now I'm just going to weld them up because I'm worried the end is going to fail. I'm worried the gap will open up here at the bottom and then this will fall out. But we can't put too much on there because this plastic is going to melt. Ooh, that's thin and full of plastic. Just a little bit of strength. Now, just got to try and get this sticker off. So get the heat going there and hopefully that'll come off easily so we can paint it and it will look pretty. Pretty. Just like cleaning a barbecue if your barbecue was covered in melted plastic. Look at that, that's a fancy looking crutch now. Ooh yeah. Now, I figure there's no point in reinventing the wheel, so I'm going to base everything just off your normal elbow crutch as far as the size goes. It's going to be one size, not adjustable. One size fits me, because only I can use them. I guess for now we'll just cut this tube and we'll try and heat it and bend it. Hopefully it doesn't collapse. Let's just do that. So I then worked out how far the steel tube would come down and measured it up, and then it was time to grind some stuff. With that done, I grabbed the angle of the dangle from the real set of crutches and then heated up the tube and had a crack at bending it while trying not to let the tube collapse, which is a thing tubesists love to do. Oh yeah. Alright, yeah, happy with that. Sweet. Right, look at that. Can't complain about that. That's pretty good. I then lost half a day being driven around trying to find steel tube that fits standard bicycle hand grips, which no one sells. Luckily I had this tiny little bit of scrap in the shed from a kid's bike which fits inside the hand grips nicely. So I got these chopped up and notched, ready to weld. There we go. That's it for the handles, so they'll weld onto there. I have to put a hole in here so we can run some wires through it so we can have some switches on the end. We've just got to get rid of some of these burrs on the edge so when we pull our wires through, it doesn't just strip them all away. Which would be bad. I don't know, some sort of short circuit. Crutch fire. Nobody likes a crutch fire. Our handles are done. And it is starting to lift apart as well. That angle feels good. Now we've got our brackets. They're a bit too, so they're too small for this size tube, but I've got some scrap here. I reckon we'll just be able to press it in the vise, wrap it around, so it gives it a nice steel cuddle. I then worked out roughly where the brackets would go for maximum strength. The top one would be bolted on, but the bottom bracket would need to be welded because I can't put a bolt through the spring, because then the spring won't work. That's going to be a bit tricky because we have to be careful not to create a big dirty welding lump on the inside of the tube, which the spring would then jam on. So I've hit this on a low voltage while trying to keep the plastic sleeve in the end of the tube cool with water. And here we have the shittiest piece of welding I've ever done in my life. But yeah, that's kind of the result of welding water on a low voltage. Doesn't like it, but it has penetrated and it should be strong enough. Should be, will be. Stay tuned for part 2, where things start to get a bit fancy. Think about subscribing and maybe clicking the bell if you want to help this channel grow, and then I'll be able to make some more videos in the future, solving all the things.